Snap placement, kick is up, and it's good. And folks, we may have a pretty good ball game brewing here with 4 minutes to go in the third. It's 24-14 West Virginia. Standing defenders in the Big East Conference, and they do need him. That was an impressive drive by Rutgers. 15 plays, 66 yards in 6 minutes and 39 seconds. Leonard punching it in from a yard out, his second 1-yard run today. And Leonard ran it 7 times for 22 yards in that drive. 4 minutes exactly remaining here in the third. Here's Cortez to kick off. 5-10, 15-20, 30-35. That's an outstanding return. And that's Darius Renaud. Nicely done. 3:51 to go. Great starting position for the Mountaineers. They'll be at their own 36. Make that their own 40 when we come back. First down. Damp weather has not dampened the enthusiasm here at Rutgers. 24-14 Mountaineers. Let's take a look at today's All-State Good Hands play, and it comes from the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. How about Willie Foster?
Yeah, it goes up in traffic. There's about 5 white jerseys right in the middle there, and he comes up with the catch, totally disregards the hit he's going to take and goes up and gets the football. That's an All-State Good Hands play of the day.
In West Virginia, you got to protect against a turnover right here. And stuck for about a yard loss is Steve Slayton. Play made by Will Gilkison, number 38, with help from Ryan Neal.
Well, Greg Schiano has to come up with something defensively to slow down and get the football back to his offense. And Ramal Meekins or Ryan Neal, somebody has to pressure the quarterback in this running attack and get the football back. They need a turnover on this set of downs.
3:20 to go, third quarter. 24-14. West Virginia over Rutgers. Here's Bednarik, 7 of 8 passing. Add another one to the book. Running cross field is Miles. And he didn't go north-south. He picked up a whole bunch of yardage going east-west. First down's what it's all about now.
Yeah, keeping possession and moving the chains, and that's what Brandon Miles did not take into account that time. He made a nice catch in a soft zone, but all he had to do was turn around and go up the football field. He's there. He's got to go this way. He's got a cushion of about 5 yards on Devon Thompson, but he goes east-west, and he doesn't really get close enough for a first down. Now this crowd's into the game.
It's like all he needed was a bunt. He tried to hit a double. 4 for 7 on third down for the Mountaineers. Big play here. Bednarik to throw. Get it in a flat. Denied. Taken down. That's a loss. Roger Alt coming up large for Rutgers. And the Scarlet Knights are going to get the ball right back. Owen Schmidt never had a chance to turn it upfield.
May have been a flag on the play.
It's on the far side. I see it.
On Rutgers, they're first.
You got to be
Fourth
kidding.
down.
Oh, just the bench warning. Just the bench warning. So Greg Schiano, again, he wants everybody to get fired up, get a quick change, get that punt return team on the field quickly. West Virginia's ready to go. Brady, first punt, 42 yards. He'll need to crush one here.
Well, he's got the wind at his back.
Bill Brady averaging 40.5 yards per punt. Gets it up in the air, backs up Underwood inside the 10. He's taken down there. That is a wonderful punt. Should have let it go. And that's what Justice Hairston is telling Underwood. You're in the big time, fella. You're not going to make those kinds of plays. A 52-yard punt. And boy, did West Virginia need that. Danny Smith with the coverage.
I'm not sure why teams, and you see this repeatedly week after week, when your foot hits the 9-yard line, if you're a returner, get out of the way and let the ball bounce. And now if they get the ball inside the 10-yard line, you did your job. But don't field the football, and that's exactly on the sidelines what's happening. And
I think Hairston's
being
getting
relayed.
Because Hairston probably should have told him, get away, get away. And Hairston's the upperclassman. That's a killer. Now you got 94 yards to go. Darren Rizzi, special teams coach.
Not happy.
Does not have his birthday face look on him right now. And now Leonard, nice job staying on his feet. Good balance. Picks up about 8. sure would have liked that run at a better field position. Antonio Lewis makes the stop for West Virginia.
Well, we're going to see what type of team Rutgers has right now.
That's right.
You're a team that's in the Big East, and you're trying to take that next step. You're in a football game now. You're down 10. You've got inside of 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter, deep in your own end. Can they get a couple first downs and start getting this momentum back that they had last series?
Foster and Tucker, top of your screen. Second down and short. And Leonard close to a first down. Kevin McLeod, who makes the stop, number 43. It was good enough for a first down. So 1:23 to go. Rutgers down 21-0, 21-7. Cut it to 24-14 here in the third. You know, with the league the way it is this year, the league, let's be frank. First down on the 14. Let's face it, the league's down a touch here. Rutgers has an opportunity today and next week, conceivably, to go 3-0. Here's a blitz. They pick it up. Hart deep drop. Got a lot of time. Throws behind and caught Medley. Here's a gain of about 9. Late flag coming in. What do we have?
Lime.
Probably somebody downfield, right?
Could be a lineman downfield, Dave.
Ineligible receiver.
Good call, John.
Downfield. Rutgers, number 76. 5-yard penalty from the previous line of scrimmage. Replay first down.
John Glass has been doing a great job pulling when Rutgers has been running right. Good drive blocker as well. And that time, called for the infraction, the senior out of Allentown, Pennsylvania. Transferred in from University of New Haven, a very successful Division I AA program.
Ryan Hart did an excellent job of buying some time, but watch Mike Lorello in the slot defensively and then watch outside of the cornerback. There's nowhere to throw the football. Ryan Hart tucks the football in. He almost got baited into throwing the out, but there's a 2-man route to the outside, nowhere to throw the football. So the timing, the offensive linemen think the ball is gone. So they're downfield.
Medley did a heck of a job. He got knocked down coming out of the backfield and got up. 7 penalties, 45 yards for Rutgers. Leonard stays on his feet about the 19-yard line. Clock running down. That'll probably be the last play of the third quarter. Kevin McLeod has had a terrific day. Boo's got to be in double figures of tackles today. And they're going to let it run down. 24-14. West Virginia puts up a 3 spot. A 7 for Rutgers in the third. We head to the fourth quarter. And what does Rutgers have? Are they for real? How about the Mountaineers? Yo, young man, we do have a football game here, sir. And not a bad one at all. Waltney, part of the big running game. 10 points. The deficit for Rutgers as we begin the fourth. You can join us, everybody. Big East football. Dave Sims, John Congemi, and our Big East crew. Rutgers. What does Rutgers have here? Down 10. Get it to Leonard. Lorello. What else is new? He makes a big play. Mike Lorello has been making big plays from day one. And I watched the opener at Syracuse, and he was lighting people up then. He continues. Here we are, week 5. Good player.
What makes him so good, he can rush the passer, he can play coverage, but he makes great open field tackles. He's reliable, and he's one of those guys that are a leader in that secondary along with Jamal Adai. They make plays, and they make the big plays, but they make the everyday play as well.
Third down and 3 at the 23. Rutgers 6 of 12 today. Underwood in at quarterback as the rain picks up. Underwood's going to run it. Got stood up. He had to get across to the 26. What kind of mark? He is short. I'm watching a linesman.
And you got to punt the football back if you're Rutgers here, because I think that's a good yard.
No question.
And with the field position and the way the score is, they've got a bunch of wind behind them. They got to play field position and count on that defense coming up big again.
And Rutgers started today +4 in the turnover margin. They turned it over once when Rice fumbled early.
I think they're getting a very generous measurement here, because it's really a yard and a half short, it looked like, by the naked eye.
There it is. Yeah, you're right. Good call. Beats are still working, kid.
Fourth down and 1.
people are booing.
No, I
mean,
don't either.
fans, hello, think about this
They're
for
in
a
this
second.
football game.
I mean, come on, you got a game here.
Well, the thing you got to worry about here is they've had one blocked already.
Right.
The weather's gotten bad, so you need a good snap. Just try to get this one off if you're Rutgers.
Radigan's averaging 34.5 and the 2 punts he's been able to get off. Had the 1 block. 24-14. Mountaineers. But not a great kick. Let's see what kind of bounce it gets. 25-yard line. A decent bounce. That'll work. Marcus Daniels down it. Big difference. You could hear the communication with the special teams. Hey, get away, don't touch it. That punt covering 51 yards. West Virginia needs a mount of drive here. Point lead for the Mountaineers here in Piscataway, New Jersey. And time now for a Guinness game summary. Total yards, look at that. Rutgers with an edge. Turnovers against Rutgers. Steve Slayton, outstanding today. And Brian Leonard coming on strong here. He's got both scores for Rutgers, and Rutgers has had the ball for 10 minutes more than West Virginia. But the Mountaineers have a 10-point lead. Pat White, his first appearance, wow, coming at the 13:26 mark in the third. The lefty freshman, redshirt freshman from Alabama, stacked up, loss of about 3. Ron Geralt was there. I'm surprised we're not seeing a lot of guys ripping at the ball.
Yeah, at this point of the game, especially with the conditions, the way it is, the rain and the wind, you think you would have had a couple more turnovers. With Pat White in the football game, trying to go just a quarterback sweep to the left side. And a good job, good pursuit by Ryan Neal, and good play at the point of attack.
Yeah, Geralt beat the fullback.
Geralt did a great job coming from that secondary.
Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Ball at the West Virginia 21, going into the wind here. Pat White. And here's Slate. Turns the corner. And luckily for Rutgers, he ran out of room, because had he been able to fully square, he might have been gone. Roberson's there. That's a first down for West Virginia out to the 37-yard line.
Well, Coach Rodriguez wasn't kidding when he said that Steve Slayton's got an extra gear and he can get to the outside. And he just shows you just a pure sprint to the outside. He's gearing down. Now he turns on the jets right when he sees the open field. But good blocking out in front, as you said, Dave. Owen Schmidt and company out in front, providing him running room.
16 yards on the game. 10-point West Virginia lead. West Virginia led 21-7 at the half. All about the ground game now is Slayton gets hit by Gilkison with help from Courtney Green.
Last year when these two teams met, it was a victory by West Virginia 35-30, but turnovers was a big job, and that's what they need to have right now, is if you're on Rutgers' side of the ball, is a turnover. And Coach Rich Rodriguez trying to get organized on offense, but a great job up front, great seal by the offensive tackle, man. Just a terrific block.
Dan Moses, the center, did a heck of a job. Garrett Justice, 69 to tackle.
Yeah.
Good blocking. Slayton, 18 carries, 94 yards. Pat White. Beckford stayed at home, made the play. Well done. No gain.
We've seen William Beckford run himself out of plays. This time he stays at home and has help on the inside with Brian Neal, but that's just a good physical football play and a nice tackle by the linebacker, the junior out of Belle Glade, Florida.
Time running short on Rutgers, down 10. Still very much in this game. 3rd and 10 at the 37. White to throw with time. Deep ball, man there. Incomplete. It got into Brandon Miles. Joe Porter covering down there with Geralt. Late help. Not a bad throw.
No, that's a good throw by Pat White, coming in cold off the bench, trying to get isolated on the outside. That was a matchup they took advantage of earlier in the game. A great throw to the inside. He threads the needle.
He's got to catch that.
To the body of Brandon Miles, and with this wind and the way the rain's coming down, yeah, you'd like to say that's an easy catch, but with the conditions as it is, it's a tough catch to make.
51 yards on the last punt by Brady. His rolling punt gets into, he crushed that. Foster at about the 16. Foster with room. Thought he was going to go right. He chose to take on 2 attackers there, but he got it to the 30-yard line.